Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Monday stream that we are getting accustomed to. Just gonna whack some dudes. I've been trying to fill this up, but it takes forever, and I was like, I'll drain it, and I filled, well, 6 of these, and it didn't even show on this one, so we not sure how much we can fit in here, but it's quite a lot. Anyway, we need to figure out where we stand on our things. Let's see, first things first, I removed this ring because that gave me 2 block step height, which made it so if I come here, I'll demonstrate and walk in here. Now I walk into here where I'm supposed to go. Yes, I left the door open. If I have this thing on me and I come down here, okay, he didn't do it now, why not? Okay, very strange. Have I been bugged out? Let me check. Okay, we have 1 step height. 1.5, yes. 2, yes. 2.5, yes. Not 3, 2.5. Okay, now it's pissing me off. Because usually when I've been walking here, I've been ending up on the roof. Okay, we'll give it another shot. So I've been coming here, yoink, and I was on the roof. And I had to like shift to get in here. Very annoying. But okay. Looks like it's somewhat sorted. Okay, we'll leave it. Forget I said anything. So we need first, let's start with the create. We're gonna have to start in this, and I think let's watch. What have I collected? Oh yeah, we did this stuff. That's true. Very cool. Some awesome gems for us. And while we are here saying that, let's have a Speedy Gonzalez. No, I set that up. You don't have to do that. We're up to 5, so up 1 since yesterday. That's not much. Okay, I'm gonna have to test this one more time. Okay. All right. I didn't say anything. Never mind me. Must have been a bug. Right. Okay. For things, productive bees, screw mechanism advanced. Yeah, we did that. I made these, and we are somewhat ready, even though I haven't filled up a hochlerum or whatever it's called. I'm getting sidetracked. Create. Okay, so we need rose quartz, and we need polished rose quartz, and all of that is from in here. And that's a 1-for-1. We'll do it, let's say we're first gonna do it, we're gonna do 100. And we said that was in enrichment chamber. Yes. So first that one. Scroll like a maniac, reaction, stripper, that sounds bad. Crushing, oh, I have that already. Alright. That means I also have that one. Okay, don't mind me, we have that. Boop boop. Okay, can I hold this then? Okay. Polish and rose quartz, alright. Yeah, we did that thing for some other thing. Sandpaper, we don't want. What we do want, is that even in here on this list? We want this thing. the mechanical arm. That's what we want. For that we're going to need brass casing, which is simple as that. That's going to require a deployer. Like kelp. Do we have that? We have that. Okay, for funsies, give me 2,000 of that. So that's a mechanical press. I think we shall make some recipes for this. Okay, so we don't have a recipe for brass plate. I guess we'll use this. That one, yes. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And this, I think, is the first time in a very long time that when I press Minecraft and microphone and I say hello, 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 that I didn't have to either adjust the window, put my headset on, find my microphone, fix my window, nothing. Today I was prepared when I pressed launch. Feel very proud of that. It's like, yes, I did a thing. Finally I did a thing correctly. Without, you know, doing anything weird. Create. Now we got curious. What swab did we have suddenly lying inside here? Okay, the usual ones, that is. So we're gonna want some mechanical belt. Let's say we do 20. I think we only use one, regardless of length. I just make a mechanical press because it was on the thing. Cool. Deployers, we're gonna need some of these. Let's start with 5. See how that affects our things. Really, no rewards. That's so bad. Okay, give me the mechanical mixer. Whisk. Please. That's there. Okay, cool. Now I know we have had some things done before, so let's just start here and find ourselves this bad boy. Let's park that. We're gonna need this, 2 of these. So let's pop upstairs to here, place down another one. Let's just start here. We need a sign, of course, like we always do, and we use spruce signs up here. Create, done. So we're gonna need a little something for create. An area, it doesn't have to be loaded, but it would be cool if we can see it most of the time. So I'm thinking let's start using this area over here. And or are we? It it needs to be loaded. Okay, let's do a quick well, before we do that, let me tap the thing we just placed with this bad boy. So we have the, so right click, and what I was trying to say is like a quick surf around, just to load the nearby area. 3 peeps in chat, welcome. I haven't cleaned that out yet. Okay, now I did turn down our that thing. So what is this thing creating at the lowest? 285. That's not much. That's hardly nothing at all. I'm pleased to see not too many mobs. Some on that hill over there. Who we got? Potato! Welcome, my dude. Long time no speak. Long time no speak. You pop up from time to time on the Steam, playing some game or another, and I like, oh, Potato. How you been, my man? How you been? Crate might be noisy or messy, but should we care about that or no? Question is no. Fudge it. We'll put that shit. It's a hilly. We need a flatter area. We'll put it straight on the backside over here. Is that something I missed? No, that's just a star bonkle. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Step 1. This thing somewhere. Ooh. Jealous. I could use some time in Blender. Well, I could, but I should really focus on my Autodesk, since I have a 40,000 kroner license for it. But yeah, it's fun when you get the hang of shits. It's fun. Okay, so what am I thinking first and foremost? I'm thinking I'm an idiot and we want to hide this, because it's going to be cables everywhere. It's going to be a mess. But I think that's how Crate is supposed to be. So let's make... Okay, how we want to do this? Do I have any of these in areas where we are not loaded? I'm having a think. I don't think so. I think every place we use that stuff, we are loaded. And this is probably empty again. Well, if I came to work and said, Potato made me do it, it would be weird. Here, oh no, I didn't do it. Anyways, I'm gonna hate myself. Let's get rid of this shit. It's annoying. It'll be fine, I think. Or I don't know. Ah! Damn it! We have to go over there. I will go over here. We have plenty of space in this area. We'll start in there. It'll be fine. I don't have that over here, I know. No, I don't. Cool. So we'll just boink and doink, and we are online. Shift right to clear. Park it. And then we want some stuff. Let's get at create again. Let's see what we have. We don't need that. We're gonna need andesite funnel. That's the thing. That makes 2 funnels. So we'll take 10. Boom. And we're gonna want barrels. Let's just grab a bunch because we can. And if we start over here, this will be fine, I think. Does that connect? That does connect. That's not good. Can't work with that. Yours gonna connect? God damn it! Alright then. Fine, I'll use chests. God damn it. We'll use iron chests then. They don't connect. And they will be not connected like that. Perfect, very good. And we would then have, let me think. Do I have this thing? Is that correct? We'll find out. Step 1. Know what you are talking about. Because Calisto, you have no idea what you're doing. It's just as fast to fly up here probably. Let's try this again. Right click that. We have to be over here. Because we're going to convert that into a create thing. That's what we said anyways. So we'll work out this way. And we'll figure some stuff out along the way. Maybe. Cool. So then we're gonna need the thing, the windmill bearing. Cool. And as much as this looks like a cog, it's got to go. We'll take this one also. Let's figure out if this worked. Deep slate pillar is probably fine. Should just be like that. And we need the sails things. Windmill sail, yes. So I guess we'll use this. Yeah, we can use netherwood sticks, sure, why not? So that means craft for me. Okay, let's make 300. Okay, need enough sail-like things, okay. Let's start downwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10. Can I now right click this with an empty hand? I can. Cool. Then let's see if we can't replace this thing on top of it. Let's not. We can have it. It's fine. What happens if we add one more as compared to that? Is that still gonna work? Let's try. It's like gonna be touching and not gonna work. Strong breeze. Maximum strength windmill. Cool. And it works just fine. And it's the same as this puny little thing. Makes the world come alive. Yes. Okay, so let's go back to this stuff. So I would like, let's say we have 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I have these guys, like so. Perfect, very good looking. And we will have, we're gonna need 2 of these. deployers, and let's make three of that. Let's figure out how we're gonna get the torque down here. So we have this thing, so we can come down. And we will just take this away. And then we can check. So we have 20. Now we have 19. That's what I thought. Woo! So we're one off actually. Or am I? No. So this, yes, I'm one off kind of deal. So this and that. No, I'm not. God, frickin' damn it. Because, let me... I'm not thinking straight. So chest and chest. Remove this, remove that. I'm still off. Oh crap. Not quite sure what I did there, but it wasn't very nice of me. But we missed a thing. So this gotta come that. So then this thing needs to come from that to there. Then this needs to come down. Then this is on this thing. Which is fine, because we'll add one there, I'll add one here, this thing will then come to here, this will go down here, and things are rolling in the right direction. Very fine. I'm not sure I want to call this significantly more efficient, but it's the same stupid things I have been doing in the last few playthroughs, so it's not exactly huge progress, but it's a little bit. Now, if I were smart, I would add some more speed to this, but screw that. So we'll then have, let's just say 1, 2, 3. How tall does this pointy thing has to be? I think it might have to be one more up, don't it? One here, one there. I think that might be correct. And then we're also going to need to connect these two bad boys somehow. So we can do that at least. Oh, I think I know what we can do here. I have an idea. So let's say I on this line put a block there. So these go at the same direction. More shafts. So then for me to take this to that would roll everything just fine. Does they reach? That's the question. Let's see. The recipe for this is andesite thing. Can I give me a couple? So can I give this to that? No. Yes, I can. So if I then take a strip log, can you do it? No. Okay, so I was wrong. I need to be one more down. Can we manage to rotate this bad boy? We can. That's wrong. Okay, how about now? Right click that, drop this. So this should kind of stop when it's there and wait for this to punch it. He does not. Is that because it's the wrong log? Or am I still an idiot? Don't answer that. Strip log. Andesite alloy. Any strip log. Oh, Jesus, Calisto, how do you even manage? Okay, that's the filter kind of thing. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Is this, how much should this even matter? I'm becoming mad. fine. And then we need this again, so from there to here, from there to there, from that to that, and they are upside down. All right. Okay, let's try that again. So right click this thing. Yeah, then it waits. Cool, cool, cool. And then I drop this on. This should pause, and this should kind of kung fu. Perfect. I did a thing. Did you see that? Lovely. Why do you still act like you have something in your hand? Because you don't, do you? You shouldn't have. Wait, what? Doesn't he use that thing? Am I being an idiot right now? Or are we bugged out? He's supposed to use those, ain't he? I'm not gonna complain too much, but hey. That makes this so much easier. Alright, I'll take it. That need brass. I can live with that. No. Then he used it. This one didn't. Oh, I gave him a stack, that's why. Aha. Alright, got it. Started becoming curious here now. So we'll do that. We'll flip these around, I think. Yeah. And let's just try. So drop 2 in there. That's not how we do it. So we should make 2. Good. This is good news. So we can then do now if I put a hopper there and a chute on top of it, can we make these? Doesn't have a filter, right? No. They don't. Could just do it any which ways. That's wrong. Can I use pipes transfer stuff into there. No. But I think I can have chests on top. That does not drop down, okay. Hoppers do though, yes. No. How about that? Not you though, bro. Two. Magnet off. Very important. So would it then craft 2 for me? Yes, it will. Okay, cool. Andesite alloy. Brass. That's all that's gonna come out of these. Cool. And let's just be kind of weird about it. Can I get stone brick? So if I put this here and I put chests on top, that is absolutely wrong. But if we then do this, oh, then if I drop 2 logs in here, they're gonna pop out. 2 of those in there, stamped. That should wait. Stamped. They'll pop off. Cool. And let's okay, let's put that away. Put that away, put that away, this, that, this, that. Clear some space. Let's grab this. Let's grab that. Let's first try and do this in only one. So either this or that is one of the things that's going to come out that way. And we'll put this down there. And we will do that. You're going to extract, of course. I'm going to give you this. Remove. And let's set a pattern here. So we're going to say redo that. Back to create. It's a processing pattern, so we're going to say that one of these, let's put one here, oh, we have a bunch. And let's just do strip log. And we're just gonna, we're just gonna use this, that'll be fine. Equals one of these. right? So let's say we do, we're not gonna overdo it. Let's say we do 10 of the time, like that. Set. We'll remove this, we'll remove that. We'll put that in. Also 10 set. Equals 10 of these, set. Let's get a pattern thingy. Let's just use one of these. We're not gonna need, screw it, we'll use this. Now if I put this thing here, and just for the show of it, we're gonna add that. Let's see, magnet off, and in here we'll put these two. And in here we'll only allow this. So let's see then, create. Make 10. Okay, seems to be pushing it into the chests. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm very proud of myself also, Potato. Look at me go! Sweet! Are they gonna sync up again? Yes, they are. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You could exchange those with better shoots that drop like a stack. Doesn't really matter. Look at me go. I'm a flex hard. This wasn't so bad. It's not fast, but who cares? It works. That's the important part. Cool. Okay, so that's one thing automated. Very sexy. And let's see, we need all the gear stuff. Crap. I have that here in this thing. Precision mechanism, and that requires 5 times, and that kind of pisses me off. Because we did a thing where we ran it once and we just sent it back into the loop, but it gets messed up. That's what it does. So that's gonna need 15 arms. All getting this correct. Look at me go, Spicy. I'm a pro. Yo. What we could do here is we could come this way instead. So that we ran, did I not say smart? Say we have these guys. this doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. This is a most awesome moment in my life, and you were here to experience it. Hashtag no doubt. Fishing for the clicks. Okay, one thing. Okay, so what do we do about the other stuffs here? Because we're gonna need 15 of these bad boys, basically in a row. We could try it on this side. Question is, with multiple following each other, how will they kind of, how's that gonna work out? I mean, like, let's just do that for a minute. Now we gotta wash it this way. So is this gonna work? Doesn't really matter. Let's just give him a little something to work with, like that. Okay, so let's just add these again. So you go from here to there. You will go from here to, it's too long probably. Yep. You can go to there. After that, you kind of need a thing. Oh, they are pointing the wrong way. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Everybody did that before I came with the Renko. Your stamps should fall down, should be good. Let's get rid of that. So the question then would be, How would we sort this thing from this chest? Down, down, down. Like that. This is the dumbest thing I've tried, but we'll see. Ain't stupid if it works. Like that. Let's add that thing. So small cog, big cog, nugget. Big cog. And then a nugget. Just gonna start with that. And how can we make this work with this? So we would like okay, we're just gonna have to start somewhere. So disconnect those. So small cog, big cog, nugget, 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 small, big, nug. This is wrong. Small cog, 1. Big, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 16, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. So you are gone. Cool. So we'll then say that this thing, only extract this, and it will be round robin. Cool. And I will then have this thing. So they'll big nugget, small, big nugget, small, big nugget, small, big nugget, small, big. Perfect. And you will have one of these, and you will only extract big cogs, and you will also be round robin. Let's disconnect that. And then this shall be the last one. Okay, boys, what do you think? Is this gonna work? Or is this gonna be a huge failure? Let's see, we will break that. We'll come down here and across. Cool. So small, big nugget, small, big nugget, small, big nugget, small, big nugget, small, big and nugget. You will also extract, and you will only extract nuggets, and you will also be round robin. Okay, so that's a gold plate equals 1. Oh, of course, it's an 80% chance. God damn it. So I don't have gold plates in here, alright. We'll use this. Crap. It should just stop there. Okay, cool. Why did you not go there? See, it's a 1x incomplete. So you should get a big cog. No? Small, big, nugget. Small, stamp, big, why you not do? I know why he not do, because what is it again? Yes, Calisto, you are an idiot. That's why. We need, of course, to connect all these bad boys so they work. That's gonna help a lot. For some reason, what the hell? So what is missing? Because we dropped 50, okay, missed that one. Well, oh yeah, we already used 2, of course. Okay, so okay, let's just get these guys going first if we can. So we added all these, yes. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Crap. Okay, so from this to that, from this to that. Could I not have one on the inside there? Yes, I could. Can I then connect this to that? I can. And I will connect this to that. Okay. We'll just delete these 2. We will collect two more of these, 2 more of these. Didn't have to do that. So if I put this in here, I shall pick up everything. Damn it. Okay, magnet off. Let's try that again. Crap. 50, okay. So magnet off. So toss those in there. They should blow up. Do this, blow up, and we'll do this. Bada boom. Let's try one. Stop and stamp. Stop and stamp. Stop and stamp. The question would then be, how do we know if it succeeds and what happens if it fails? Because if it fails, it should basically just... Well, I would like for it to fall off the assembly. Whew, close, but yes. Okay, you have nothing, why not? Okay, so we wait steer. Why do you have big cog? You should have big cog. This is nugget. Small, big cog. Oh, it's... Oh, wow. Nine large ones. Okay, so that worked. Should be no big hooks. Let's double check. So let's... Okay, so we can walk the line here. So nuggets, 9 big, 9 small, nuggets, big, 9, nugget, big, nugget, large, cog, nugget, large, cog. Okay, so there's 9 of everything. So gold, give me 2 more, so we have 9. Okay, so let's try and dump 9 in there. It's a nice science sound though. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so this one fails. I just get a nugget apparently. Okay, so it does complete the process. but it doesn't necessarily give me what I want. So he uses all the bits, but we get some odd stuff back. Okay. What the hell is this? Crushed raw gold. So that can be smelted back. Alright, alright. Okay then, so let's give this a minute though. So let's try this. So we will have 100 of these. Big cog is number 2. Cool, okay. Is this... It doesn't matter, does it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. Because we're not guaranteed a hit here, so to make a recipe that we could push into this would have to be basically like, if we order 1, we use 10 gold plates, 10 cog, 10 large cog, 10 nuggets, and let's say we get 5 back. That's 50%, so that should be lower than what it actually is and should be. But it would kind of work, I would guess, to some extent. Where's my... Here, oh, there we are. What did that happen? So this should basically... Well, let's just put these away for now. So we ordered 100. Missing an iron nugget. Everybody's probably missing an iron nugget now. Because you, for some reason, have big cog. Why? Oh, because... That's because... Okay, we are frogging this up. Massively, as it's called. Yes, we're picking up all kinds of weird stuff. Alright. clock. Okay, so this one we said was nugget, so small, large nug, small, large nug, small, large nug, small, large nug, small, large nug. Cool. Don't need that. And on the top one we said big cog. Small, big, nug, small, big, nug, small, big, nug, small, big, nug, small, big, nug. Cool. And for here we said small, big, nug, small, big, nug, small, big, nug, nug, small, big, nug. So we can do that also. Okay, cool. Small, big, nug. Cool. Okay, let's try this again. Should be correct this time. Except for my stupidity. Oh boy. Magnet off. Let's try this again. Holy crap. This is hard, yo. Okay, so so again, something is off. God damn it. 16 iron nuggets. 16 large cogwheel. 17 nuggets. 16 large. 16 large. Let's just start with 18. That's 8 or 8. Oh, that was 18. That'll be 13. Should kind of work, we hope. So that means basically it should be possible to just round about the first 3. Alright, while we wait, let's press the K. Okay, that's gonna give us some cogs. That's something at least. Anything else? Let's Sneeze blood magic. What have I not collected? A bacon. All right. So we're getting just weird shit and not a single clock or what? We get one. Wow. Where was I? What was I thinking? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about the ATM STAR. I'm gonna need a little snippet of that thing. So that gave us 8. So oh, that's a misclick and a half, but okay. Shit. Oh boy. That's the one. Let's just blank these bad boys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Ooh. Hubbity. Okay. Okay, so that takes all of it. All right. So, let's see here. Put this back. Oh no. Let's add one there just for the show of things. And oh yeah, we need to power all of these also. I kinda forgot that. Weird, but okay. Right. Give us a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. So. Let's try this thing kinda again. Only this time the setup should be much simpler. Basically like that. Disconnect this. So you shall export small cogs. That goes straight into the first thing. The second one, big cogs. Third one, nuggies. Where did this come from? So the only thing that matters, kinda, is let's just put that back. Just do that. So let's see, I'll put these away, put that is this one, okay. Put that there, put that away, put that away, put that away, put these away for now, and that, that. We're gonna need a storage that doesn't shit. Actually, let's work a little bit more on this. Because this is gonna need some kind of storage. Let me try this. Can I put a hopper on here? And if I then feed you, let's use this one because this is big cog. I give you that, you will feed. Cool. Okay, that is excellent. That is fine. So then we will rather do this. Okay, cool. So then no matter how much I shovel in here, it'll fill the chest, it'll fill the hopper, and it'll give this a stack. The rest will be buffered here. Cool. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to create. Okay, so fill this, fill that is all good. So let's just dump that in there. And we will grab the same amount of these. That should be this many. Boom. That should be all in here. Should be all in here. Should be all in here. And then we need iron nuggets, same amount. We're not even gonna bother counting it. Boom. And we'll come back. Let's just say we do the same amount again. Boom. That create. That's that amount of that. And the Schmolkogs, same amount of that. And I'll leave like a little bit left in here for all of these to fill up. Or maybe not. We'll see. It'll be fine. Okay. So then we need a system. Let's get some drawers. I'm guessing, let's start with 10, maybe more. Times 5. So let's just try it. I'll put this thing here. And just because I don't know how things work, let's grab a bunch of some of this. So we'll add 1. Now, is this gonna work? We'll try. Pop this down. It should pop into there and then into here, and it should be the first iteration of this thing, no matter what it is. What it is doesn't really matter. Cool. And if I then put, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me put this thing here. And back to @create. Not sure how to filter this the best, but if I take these guys, put in there, how many can we fit? 2k, okay. And this is 1k. Okay, so it's because semi-stackable thing. So then we want to add a thing here. Let's grab this. I'm gonna lock that. So if ever what comes in here is this, it should be put into here. Cool. extract fast. Progress 3 of 5. Okay, so if I put this thing here, that thing there, extract, cool, that is correct. It should pop out. See how this works. Should be 4 or 5. 15, I mean. So then we get this thing. Let's grab this out. So this is 6. So we'll add this to the entire chain. I put that back in there, loop, and it should pop out. Okay, same for this. Not sure I need the last one there, but that's if we don't, we'll use that as a blacklist to pull it out of this. If it becomes anything else than what it is supposed to be. So now you are at 12 of 15. Put you in there. Let's take all of those out. We'll put these back here. So if this is a success, it should pop into there. One. Brilliant. Okay, then let's try with 5. That's just gonna run. While that runs, we're gonna have to come into here, into there. We're gonna say we want this recipe. That is used for this thing, cool. In order to make the mechanical crafter, that's a craft for 3. Is that not it? Yes. Craft this. We need 55. And I guess we'll make something of that over here, because why not? This will be fine. And let's get some stone. Let's just make that like a background. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's gonna be that, and 2, 3. That's one less, apparently. Be smart, Calisto now, don't mess this up. And the next one top should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is correct. And the one on top of that there should be one out. One on top of that again should also be one more out. That should be too tall. And then it should be like that. Okay, is that a correct count? We'll soon find out. That is perfect. Okay, so here we go. We got something weird. Two weird things and 4 of those. Cool. And they stop there. That is good. So if I then take this and add, let's say this, we set it to extract, we come into here, we add this and say blacklist all of these, and let's just start with a barrel just so we can see kind of what we end up with. So we ended up with these before. Okay, keep the magnet off. Let's try again. Let's throw 16 in here. Okay, so that's there. Let's grab another barrel. We're gonna probably want to put this on this side of things, I guess. Don't you think? We'll hide this in some kind of building or something. Yeah, I think so. But we'll worry about that later. For now, we'll put that thing here. And we're gonna need... let me just add this also here. Let's remove these things for now. So this is going to be an obtainium alloy block. That's going to be this one. And I made a bunch of these. Let's see here. So it's a 9 by 9. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. that'll be something like that. This. That. We'll do this. We need more cobble. And that's going to be 3 and 1. And like that. Does that seem correct? I think so. Is that correct? 3. So you're gonna need a minimum of 18 here. I see I missed that one, of course. And we have it. 18 across the board. Yes. Let's put they away and get stacks. We're gonna need 2 probably for all kinds of unstackable items. And the next thing, which I always mess up, is this bad boy. Awakened of this stuff. So that's going to require an obtainium vibranium alloy block. We're going to need 36. So make me that. While we wait, and while we wait, we'll do the nether star 3x. Can I start with 200? No. 150? Yes. Okay, he did not like that. It's just because it's weird. How about 100? Didn't like that either. That's weird. Another 50 then. Didn't like that either. Why? We don't know. That is fine. That is fine. Okay, so we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we are getting to the short end of things. Some nether stars. Still have 49,000, but when we need it times 3. Okay, so there's a thing that we need to kind of Speedy Gonzales. That's okay. And Another thing that we need here is this creative essence. That's already sorted, so that's gonna be next to this one. Get it. Okay, so how does this look now? Some weird stuff, but we have 17 more. Okay. Let's just toss these in there because we can. Let's have a sleep out because we also can. Can I see here? Something is off. Alright, let's try that. Okay, put these up, put that up. This and that and this. Apparently didn't need that, so put it away. So some weird stuff we get. All right. Piercing Vengeance Focus. $36. Okay, we need more blood orb. Blood infuser to empty orb. And this we said was evil craft. Did I make a recipe for orbs? Apparently not. All right, so that's a thing. And Mace of Destruction. That's just this thing. Okay, so what? That's gonna. And dark sticks. Okay, inverted potential. screw it, let's just do that. We're gonna need 18. They stack to that. Where did we say we had one of these temples? I imagine we had something on this side over here somewhere. Did I add a waystone for that? I did. No? Because when we place this down, let's put it there. I'll put these in here somehow. So these are empty. All right, all right. Is it 8? We'll find out. I think it's something like that. At evil. At evil, do we have a book on this subject? Blue? That's not what we're looking for. What is this? Sanguinary environmental accumulator. That's the one. Running to dark times and I had to accumulate some blah blah blah. One day I was so tired, yada yada. Run on blood. I was also able to make this machine completely bad effect proof. No more biome or random death by nearby. 8 blood tanks. Yeah, that's the thing. It's probably gonna have to be, as we've come to learn, really, this is weird. Okay, so they are full. We can probably turn our magnet back on. Oops. And we'll put this away, that away, that away. At evil. Let's do that. No? Eight blood tanks and tanks spread around the machine, as can be seen in the following images. We will not work without these tanks. Smoke effects can be seen at the location where the tanks are supposed to be placed. Yada yada. Didn't we just do that? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1 off. 1, 2, 3. Did you do? 1, 2, 3. Did you do? 1, 2, 3. Did you do? Oh yeah, it's how do I do that? That's the thing. I think we need to have rain. So let's so we are now a operator, so we do t/game rule do weather cycle true. So yeah, they're dying nice and fast. These are filling up nice and fast actually. Cool. So then we basically just have to wait for bad weather. Is there a trick? Weather. Is there a trick to that? Summon some boundary that creates rain. Weather container empty. that is a thing. Ouch! Scared me. That did nothing to the weather. You don't care about the bad effects because it can't kill us anyway. Well, we'll just stay away a little bit. Stay away. Haha. Oh, where are we at? Okay, 4 peeps, 2 likes. I need rain. It could charge faster, yo. Bad effects up around here. Yeah, because that contains sunshine, which we can use to make this stuff. So this should make it rain, I guess. No. Doesn't it change the weather? Do I remember this all wrong? True. Okay, doesn't do anything. So I use that. Okay, doesn't. The hell? I don't get it. Can't throw that in there. This one works. Okay, let's read the book again. And let's see. Blood extraction. That's not exactly what we're looking for. Anything here about weather containers? Okay. To contain environmental weather. Throwing such a weather container inside the core of such temper will absorb the current weather into the bottle. Okay. $60,000 millibuckets. That's 6,000 buckets. But yeah, throwing a weather container when it's sun, it should make it rain. Okay, so maybe it needs to be daytime. Is that a thing? We'll find out, I guess. I can swear these started to rain earlier when I used this. No. Inverted potential. Inverted potential. Struck by lightning. Okay, so it has to be in a lightning storm then, perhaps. Okay, that's gonna create weather stuff, alright? And it uses a tiny amount of blood. Okay. Got it. Okay, so that's not it. Okay, cool. Right, so we basically just have to wait for bad weather. Shit. Shit. Well, at least you are full. Yes. Cool. Cracked. And last one, come on. Boom. That should leave us one in each. That means it should be safe to have this run for a while. Hmm. 54 and some odd stuff. Should be all we need. We'll just leave that alone for now. So let's see here. And remove that. And the battery STAR. This should be easy enough. We're gonna need some more Eternal Stellas though. So that's 72. Yeah. That should be that many. We have 25. So that'll be 47. Petrified orb, we need more of that. Diamonds. Forbidden in a Canis. 30. All right. Okay, so the thing works with it, but it's a bit wasteful since it doesn't stay that long. We're working fast, that's what we do. Pretty sure we could do this even faster, maybe with, if we had, if I put up the what you might call it, modular routers. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to say, at least. No point in spending too much speed on it. Oh, where's my chat? There is. what did we run out of? We ran out of blood. Right. Shit. Alright, alright. So it basically costs 3,000 blood, is that what it's saying? We'll find out. Let's grab all of these. Let's grab that. Let's double the speed. It's 1,000 blood, alright. First we need diamonds, then we can whack it with a hammer. One more use. Let's do that and let's see if we can fill these vials. Doesn't matter, let's just use that. So you are now useless, so get rid of that. Put that up, bring that down. Okay, so then comes the fun question. If we whack some villagers over here, does that fill any of these here up? Or is it just like all going into here? Probably all into there, yeah, looks like it, alright. Alright, so let's get this weapon. Basically, as soon as we cross this kind of the threshold here, we should basically get swarmed. Oh, crap. Of course, we're we're gonna need this bad boy. Had forgotten about that, but here we are. Our alignment is again increasing. Good stuff. Are we having fun yet? Yay! Okay, cool. Have fun, witches. Time, 2:47. 2:47, baby. Oh, that's not what we're gonna do. We don't need experience in there. Alright, let's check these numbers. 72. So then we just need bad weather. Shit. Do weather cycle true. Yeah, that's what we did. So the weather should change, but now it's probably not gonna change because, well, here we are. Egg for me, thank you. Okay, so while we wait, might as well just fill these tubes once more and put them into storage. And I guess we'll call that good for today. Maybe, not quite sure how I want to kind of do this. Let's have a think. I guess when we come to Wednesday, we're gonna have to do apotheosis. Boring as shit, but it needs to be done. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan for Wednesday. The apotheosis crafts and all the crafting benches, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 5 rooms for that. So that's what we'll do on Wednesday. Apotheosis and building. I'll put it in my notes so I don't forget. Yeah. These guys is just gonna continue to do the thing. Let's do that. It's a bit nicer. And this entire setup, we should move this somewhere. And we should make, like, can I call it a trickle down economics? So we could pick up the experience, not that it really matters, but we should, or we should avoid it. And we'll have some kind of this stuff where we can do the stuff in the things. Let's just turn this off for now so they can die. It'll be fine. And let's just, well, I'll just put this up. I'll keep this as a reminder. Let's find our sign, this thing, and we'll come up here. And building. That's our plan for Wednesday. So for those who's been here, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the likes and the chat. And I'll see you on Wednesday, my dudes. Bye now.